Assalamualaikum my dear students, how are you? I hope you are all well by the grace of Almighty. Welcome to NIEBS Home School. I am Ashis Biswas, an assistant teacher of mathematics in National Ideal English Version School, morning shift. Today I am going to take a math class for the student of class 5. My dear student, our today's topic is short question. Short questions part 3. My dear student, in our class we shall solve question number 31 to 40 and question number 41 to 45 will be your SW. Dear student, today is our lecture number 36 of annual term and today's SW number will be 34. So my dear student, let us start our class. So our first question, please notice 31. How many times is diameter more than a radius of a circle? I repeat, how many times is diameter more than a radius of a circle? My dear student, at first we draw a figure of circle. Then this is the center of the circle and this is the radius of the circle, and if I extend it to the circumference, then the whole chord is called the diameter of the circle. My dear student, notice this is center and from the center to the circumference of the circle, this is radius, and the whole part of the chord is called diameter. So my dear student, notice radius, if radius is 5, then this must be 5 because this is radius and this is also radius. These two radius make a diameter. For this reasons we can say diameter is twice of radius. I hope you have understood. Notice how many times is diameter more than a radius of a circle. So from this figure we can say diameter is 2 times of the radius. So write how many times? The answer will be 2 times. Two times. So first one is done. Next, question number 32. Dear student, notice how many days are there in February in a leap year? My dear student, we know that every year has 365 days. I repeat, every year has 365 days, but in leap year there are 366 days. So in the month of February, we know that every month of February has 28 days, but in leap year then that number will be 29 days. I repeat, every February of year has 28 days, but in leap year February month has 29 days. So here notice, in a leap year February month has how many days? It will be 29 days. So write here 29 days. 29 days. So I hope you have understood. Dear student, next question. 600 meters equal to how many kilometers? That means we convert meter into kilometers. My dear students, how many meters equal to 1 kilometer? It will be 1000. So 1000 meter equal to 1 kilometer. Therefore 6000 meter equal to, as 6000 is greater than this, so as my dear student, we use here unitary method. 1000 meter equal to 1 kilometer, then 1 meter equal to 1 by 1000 kilometer, and 6000 meter equal to 1 multiply 6000 divided by 1000 kilometer. Now we cut, notice if we cut then we get 6, so 6 kilometer. You can also find the answer by dividing 6000 meter by 1000 meter and you get the answer, because we know that 1000 kilometer equal to 1 meter. Okay, if you don't understand this portion, you divide this 6000 by 1000 and you get the answer, that is 6, and 6 kilometer is the answer. So here you write 6 kilometer. 6 kilometer, answer 6 kilometers. Okay, I hope you have understood. Our next question, 34 number question. An angle of a rhombus is 75 degree. Dear student, notice it is 75 degree. How many degrees is the opposite angle of that rhombus? Notice, at first we draw a figure of rhombus. Notice, a quadrilateral whose all sides are equal. I repeat, a quadrilateral whose all sides are equal. That means if it is 5, then it will be 5 centimeter, it will be also 5 centimeter, and it will be also 5 centimeter. So dear student, a quadrilateral whose all sides are equal but no angles are right angle, then that type of quadrilateral is called rhombus. Notice, this is not right angle, this is not right angle, this is not right angle, and this is not right angle. The characteristics of rhombus is the opposite angles are equal to each other. My dear student, the opposite angles are equal to each other. This, suppose this angle is 70 degree and the opposite angle of 70 degree is that angle, and it must be 70 degree. Do you understand? Okay, I hope you have understood. So the question say an angle of a rhombus is 75 degree. So if the angle is 75 degree, what is the opposite angle of this 75 degree angle? We know that opposite angles are equal. For this reason, this must be 75 degree. Okay, 75 degree. Now we write here 75 degree. Answer 75 degree. Next one, the population of a village is 600 and the area is 4 square kilometer. What is the population density of the village? My dear student, we have already know the formula of population density. Population density equal to population divided by area. Population divided by area. That means we divide this number of people by the area and we get the population density. Okay, notice here population density is 600 and area is 4. So we divide this 600 by 4. In 6, 4 goes in on times, 4 on the 4, subtract 2 and 0 is here. In 24 goes in 5 times, 5 4s are 20, 0 in 0 4 goes in 0 times, 4 zeros are 0. So 150. So what is the population density of the village? The answer will be 150. People per square kilometer. Okay, I hope you have understood. Next, dear students, what is percentage? What is percentage? Dear student, this is a definition. The percentage definition is a ratio which is expressed as a fraction of 100 is called a percentage. So write this. A ratio which is expressed, a ratio which is expressed as a fraction of 100, then it is called percentage. I hope you have understood. Dear student, suppose 25 by 100. This is a fraction and the denominator of the fraction is 100. So a ratio which is expressed as a fraction of 100. Notice, as a fraction of 100. So this type of fraction is called percentage, and the sign of the percentage is this sign. We denoted percentage sign by this sign. Okay, I hope you have understood question number 36. Next we shall solve question number 37. Dear student, what is the quotient if 82,500 is divided by 100? Dear student, here divisor is 100 and dividend is 82,500. So we divide 82,500. First of all, we take 3 digit 825. In 825, 100 goes in 8 times. That means 800s are 800s. Subtract 25, 0 is here. In 250, 100 goes in 2 times. Okay. Subtract 50, this 0 is here. In 500, 100 goes in 5 times. That means 500. Dear student, so if we divide 82,500 by 100, we get 825 as the quotient. So answer is 825. I hope you have understood. Dear student, our next question, 10 is an even number. What kind of sentence is it? Dear student, it must be a mathematical sentence. It must be a mathematical sentence. 10 is an even number. So it must be a mathematical sentence. What kind of sentence this is? So there are two types of sentence are there in mathematical sentence. What are they? They are open sentence and they are closed sentence. My dear student, notice a sentence which can be determined, I repeat, a sentence which can be determined true or false, then that type of sentence is called closed sentence. I repeat, a sentence which can be determined true or false, then that type of sentence is called closed sentence. So here notice 10 is an even number. It is true or false. So it must be true. As it is true, so we can say this mathematical sentence is closed sentence. Dear student, if here write x is an even number, do you know x is even or odd? You cannot know. You can determine it is true or false. For this reason, if x instead of 10, then that sentence will be open sentence. I hope you have understood the difference between open sentence and closed sentence. So here 10 is an even number is a closed sentence. Before closed sentence, it is mathematical sentence first. Okay. So here we write closed sentence. Closed sentence. S-E-N-T-E-N-C. Closed sentence or closed sentence. Next on closed, not it, closed sentence. No need to give here D. Okay. Which of 1 by 3 and 1 by 4 is larger? That means two fractions are given. One is 1 by 3 and another is 1 by 4. We need to find out which fraction is the larger fraction. Which fraction is the larger fraction? Dear student, notice we draw two rectangle, two equal length rectangle. Okay. At first we divide the first one into 3 parts because the denominator is 3. So write here 1, 2 and 3. And after that the second one is divided by 4 as the denominator of the second fraction is 4. So notice 1, 2, 3 and 4. Dear student, here this is 3 part. So we want to express 1 by 3 by the following figure. So I colored this. So notice among the 3 part, 1 part is colored. That means the fraction is 1 by 3. On the other hand, among the 4 part, 1 part is colored and the fraction is written as 1 by 4. Notice which one is greater now, and this one and this one. So it must be greater. Okay, it must be greater. So answer is 1 by 3. Dear student, you can answer this question by this way also. At first you divide 1 by 3, 1 by 3. Then notice in 1, 3 goes in 0 times, 3 zeros are 0, subtract 1. And now this point, for this point I give here 0, 10 in 10, 3 goes in 3 times, 3 3s are 9. Again 10 in 10, 3 goes in 3 times, that means 1. Similar way. Then this quotient is 0.33. After that 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Notice we divide 1 by 4. Here in 1, 4 goes in 0 times, that means 4 zeros are 0, subtract 1. Now we give point for this point here 0. In 10, 4 goes in 2 times, 4 2s are 8, subtract 2, and 0 is here. In 4 20, 4 goes in 5 times, that means 20. Notice here quotient is 0.25. My dear student, which one is greater, 0.33 or 0.25? So it is must be greater than 0.25. So 0.33 is greater. As 0.33 is greater, so we can say 1 by 3 fraction is greater fraction. So here 1 by 3. You can also find this by the common denominators way. You first convert these two fraction into common denominator. Notice 1 by 3 and 1 by 4. The LCM of these two number is 12. So we divide this 12 by 3 and we get 4. 4 is multiplied with numerator and denominator and we get 4 by 12. And we divide this LCM by 4 and we get 3. So multiplied both numerator and denominator by 3. 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12. So notice 12 12 cents, 4 and 3. Here 4 is greater than 3. So this one is greater. So it comes from 1 by 3. That means 1 by 3 is greater or larger. Okay. Next one, 0.1 multiply 0.2. Notice 0.1 multiply 0.2. Dear student, at first we consider there is no point. So if we multiply 1 with 2, then we get 2 1s are 2. Notice after point how many digits? Point 1 digit, point 1 digit. That means after point there are 2 digits, but here is 1 digit. So make it equilibrium. We write here 1 0. Now 1 2 digit at this point is here and this 0 is here. I hope you have understood. So I repeat, at first we multiply this 1 with 2 and 2 1s are 2. Then we count how many point, how many digit after point, 1 and 2. So here 2 only add on. So make it equilibrium. We write here 0. That means 0 to 2 digit and point is where and 0 is here. So 0.02 is the answer right here. 0.02. I hope you have understood. Dear student, this is our today's CW, that means lecture, and this is your SW. Okay, my dear student, it started from 41 to 45. Here convert 29% into general fraction. 42, how many seconds are there in 20 minutes? What is the area of a rectangle if the length is 20 meter and width is 10 meters? The average of 3 sons and their mother is 18 years. What is the total age of them? 45, 1 inch equal to 2.5 per centimeter. How many centimeter is equal to 4 inches? That means you multiply these two numbers and you get the answer. I hope you have understood. You must do your essay in SW in your SW copy and submit it regularly by your guardians. And you have already known the importance of SW. Based on your SW, diary marks, CT marks and SBM marks will be given. Your guardians or any other person can submit your SW in our school library in every Sunday within 8 AM to 4 PM. My dear student, keep practicing at home, abide by your parents. See you soon. Till then, Assalamu alaikum.